Hello, everyone. Hey, welcome. Welcome to day two of our conference, our 3-day conference. It's good to see everyone. Come on in. Welcome, welcome. Namaste. Good to see you all. Thank you for being here. I opened up the wrong Zoom room, so sorry, everyone. I thought I was in the right place. I opened it up early, 15 minutes. Nobody was
Nobody was
crazy.
crazy.
Uh,
Uh,
let's
let's
see.
see.
My,
My
there we go. Thank you for that. Yeah, we'll give everyone a chance to come on in and we'll get started. Thank you for being here. I was looking at yesterday's in the chat, the areas of the world where people were logging in from, and there are hundreds of, I mean, there's countries all over the world. Ukraine is here, Indiana. Um, I mean, just lots of you guys in Canada, the Netherlands. Everyone and everywhere was here yesterday. We had almost 900 people show up for the Swami G and Rupert Spira experience. And so it was awesome. And thank you for go ahead and post your in the chat where you're hailing from. That'll be awesome. And also, just a few things that I didn't mention yesterday. I forgot to mention some really important people. You know, when you mention names and like thank people for doing something, and you like forget really important people. I did that. So I'm gonna also thank my wife Lisa Natoli for being the support backup for everything that I do and everything that we do. I couldn't and wouldn't do it without her. And so I didn't mention, you forget those like really important people. Well, I did, but that's okay. And I also forgot to mention Therese Atkinson. She has been with the Center for Awakening for 10 years. Previous to that, the Teachers of God Foundation. And Lori Stoiko, she is a very the very backbone support of the Center for Awakening for both for what I do and what Lisa does at Lisa Natoli International, and then also I can't forget this awesome woman that's over in Dubai, Brenda Bolanos, that is a support to Lindsay, our tech support. And so I just want to mention those individuals and all my love to you and also you, everyone that's here today. Yesterday was an outstanding event for the conference. It's a opening event, and I hope you all enjoyed it as much as we did presenting it. And it's just wonderful to see everyone for this conference event. As I mentioned yesterday, we went to doing one a year. This is our ninth one in 5 years, but now because we were doing two a year. Now we've gone to one a year, and we have, as you might have noticed, we have less music for this one and more content. The lineup of teachers today is extraordinary. And I just want to start by expressing my gratitude for everyone that joined us yesterday and the awesome speakers and the team that helped to make it possible. And yesterday was I mean, it was totally inspiring all day, as you already know if you were here. And we had an incredible lineup with Rupert, starting with Rupert Spira and Swami G, And then we moved on to Dan Schmidt and Awaken the World Initiative. There were started out over 500 people in that session, and then as other sessions opened up later on in the morning, there was a disbursement of you all to the other sessions, and thank you for populating the other sessions. We had a continuous flow of
Det
about.
var jag som tror jag lät lite som att det knackade.
Oh, wait a minute.
Vilken
Somebody's got.
otrolig reaktion.
Let me see if I can quiet you down.
Jag satt med Pondus, Bellas äldre katt.
I don't have
Storebror
a.
till min Ann-Sofie. Eller hennes
I don't have a.
Ja, hur som helst.
Let's see.
Och
It
han
sounds like
verkligen
you're
sov.
speaking
Och
Russian
sen
or
vill jag
something.
åka.
It's someone named Charlotte. Charlotte?
Yeah, I got her. I'm gonna make you. Hey, Lisa, I'm gonna make you a co-host because Lindsay's busy this morning, and if you can, if you see that, if you can help me, I appreciate it.
All right.
There we go. Yeah, thank you for manning the ship over there, Lisa Natoli. My backup plan that I didn't have. Okay, yeah, and yesterday was we had sessions with Alan Cohen and Oliver Blue, Mark Anthony Lord, and yesterday's sessions, as today's sessions will, provide unique perspectives in the teaching of A Course in Miracles, non-duality, woven and integrated seamlessly with the non-duality pointing that A Course in Miracles brilliantly offers, which is what was the thing for me and for most of you. And yesterday ended with a powerful presentation from Helen Hamilton. I hope you were able to watch that. It was a pre-recorded just a few weeks ago, and then we also offered an exclusive interview with Muktananda, Swami Muktananda, that Awakening Mind Films did in February. It was a great interview with this this guy Muktananda. He's like 7 feet tall. And when I ended the interview with him, I'm not in the interview, but I'm the interviewer. When I ended the interview with him, I was so overwhelmed with what he had touched on and what he was sharing. I just wanted to, you're not supposed to like approach swamis and gurus, but I said, man, can I just give you a hug? I gave this 7-foot giant a big hug. My head came up to his chest, and it was just a beautiful experience with this guy at the Shivananda ashram in Rishikesh, India. And so that was yesterday's lineup. And if you read your email last night that we sent out, it gave you a sort of a recap snapshot of yesterday's events. And today we're looking forward to another exceptional lineup. Building on yesterday's start and foundation, we're welcoming teachers today like Keith Kavanagh, Jennifer Hadley, Tom Das, who is also in our forthcoming next documentary film for Awakening Mind Films. It's a film, it's a new and contemporary film on Ramana Maharshi. And I think you're going to absolutely love the content and the teaching of this Ramana film. And we're also going to we're working on part 3 for Awakening Mind Films. And if you're not familiar with that, part 1 is Know Thyself. And part 2 is The Mind Unveiled. And part 3, I think it might be called Turiya, which is a word, a Sanskrit word for samadhi or for or moksha or awakeness, awakening. So, looking forward to what Awakening Mind Films presents. We just came back from Scotland 2 weeks ago. We took a trip up there, and because I've been trying to interview this guy Michael James for a couple of years, who is the living messenger of Ramana's teachings from one of Ramana's devotees who's passed, named Sadhu Om. And Michael James was his was a I guess he was a devotee of Sadhu Om, and they translated Ramana's teachings in the Kovacs from Tamil to English. And this guy Michael James, he's like, no kidding, he's like meeting Gandalf, the Lord of the Rings. It's like meeting Gandalf and Frodo at the same time. He comes to the interview with this, and he's got this long white beard, very long, and shorts, and his feet look like Frodo's feet because he walks all through the hills of Scotland. And the interview was our longest interview. It was 3 hours, and it was brilliant. So our editors are already putting together that content, and our editors are Leif Heimbold and Dan Schmidt, and they're the guys that make those films look like cinema magic.
Hey, Bill, I just want to jump in here. I think I've lost co-host ability. There's 10 people waiting to get in the room, and I can't do anything anymore.
Okay, thanks for letting me know. It says that you're still co-host, but I'll keep an eye on that. Let's see. Yeah, it's not working for you now?
It looks like they all just got in, so maybe someone else on the team is in the room. So carry on. So sorry.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll just keep watching that just in case I see people stacking up. But moving on, after today's lineup, we're going to be joined by Shakti Caterina Maggi. We interviewed her for the film. She's in Sicily, Italy. And then we have Francis Lucille later on, Locke Kelly, and each of them are offering profound insights to further deepen the exploration and understanding of our true nature. And so we have, and then it doesn't end there. This afternoon, we'll hear from James Twyman. For those of you that know James, and he usually shows up with his ukulele or something to play and then teach from. And then we have Kavi Jezi Hakaday, Amoda Maa's partner, who will be joining us, and Amoda Maa. And then we have Course in Miracles teacher Maureen Muldoon, ending the day with a special session. Oh no, we still have Maria Felipe and John Mundy. Yeah. And then we'll be ending the day with a powerful satsang with Muji that was sent exclusively by Muji's team a couple of days ago to share in this conference. It's called the Direct Darshan of the Self. And I have to tell you, you don't want to miss that. If you just stay present and stay focused, you may have your own Turiya Samadhi experience from watching that. I watched it just casually when they sent it to me, and oh my God, I was speechless after watching this 90-minute satsang. So that's our lineup today. And whether you're here to explore the teachings of A Course in Miracles, non-duality, or simply to connect with the profound stillness within, that we all are realizing. We're honored to have you with us, and together we're supporting each other in this global awakening. And I hope today brings each of you closer to the understanding that awakening stillness reveals as itself, as you. And thank you again for being here, for your openness and your readiness to just immerse yourself in the peace and the happiness and the stillness that you are. You know, this conference is titled Awake in Stillness, and that's not an accident. We we realize the self in the stillness. And if we just get quiet in the stillness right here, you know, ready ourselves for this direct experience of our being. So just pause, and I'm just going to slow it down just a little bit. Just allow presence to reveal itself just for a moment. Just being aware of this experience. This is all that it takes to establish oneself in the self, in the stillness, is pausing and moving one's attention to awareness, as awareness. If I ask you if you're aware right now of this experience, everyone here will be able to say, yes, I'm aware. I'm aware before any thoughts, any feelings, sensations rise up in awareness, in me, in you, in awareness. And this awareness experience, this is what the stillness is. It's another name for stillness. It's another name for I. It's another name for I am. The stillness of this moment, this instant, is you. It's your true nature. It's what you've always been and will forever be. It goes with you wherever you go. And it's not identified as this. It's not identified as the body mind. It's the thing that runs continuous throughout your life. It's that you are. Awareness of being yourself. And when we rest in and as awareness, we're resting, you could say we're resting in God, we're resting in I am, we're resting in Atman, Shiva, we're resting in the absolute, the formless presence. It's available right now. You don't have to check out. The bodysuit doesn't have to die. And you can have this direct experience of your being, simply being aware. This is what's pointed to in all the traditions. This is the experience of awakeness, of remembering of the self, of our true nature. It's formless, it's timeless, and it doesn't have a name, and yet all names, all things, all phenomenal experiences rise in this, which is you, your true nature. All things rise in this. So just rest as your true nature, as presence, as open awareness. And I ask you, does this awareness that you are abiding in, does it have a gender? Does it have a skin color? Does this awareness, this presence, does it have an age? Or is it just you? Is this the quiet you that's always in the background of all experience? That becomes the observer. And actually, even the observer is seen by this awareness. And everything arises, thoughts, feelings, emotions, all experiences. It rises in this, in you, in presence. When I offer the word stillness, sit with stillness for a moment. Awareness. Sit with awareness. For a moment. Peace. Sit with peace just for a moment. And love. Love is also you. It's also our true nature. And there's not really an hour. It's an I am. We all share and abide in the same I am presence. There's only one, and it's you, as stillness, as presence, as love, as peace, as awareness. They're all one, as are you. So just rest in this, beloved. Rest in this true nature of the self. And be awake in stillness. Be awake in stillness. This is your inheritance as formless presence, and it's also your inheritance in the body-mind incarnate. You came into this incarnate body-mind experience to awake and share what you are and know what you are as God's infinite being. So just breathe that in and gently open your eyes if they're closed, and namaste. Thank you, thank you, thank you for joining us for this beautiful celebration of our true nature and the Awake in Stillness conference. And I love you all and bless you all like crazy. And I'm looking forward to seeing you in our next session, our opening session. This is just the intro. Our opening session will be with Keith Kavanagh. He's an amazing Course in Miracles teacher. We're going to spend 2.5 hours with Keith. So I'll be dialoguing with Keith about A Course in Miracles. It's going to be an awesome time, really pointing to the non-dual understanding, the non-dual nature of A Course in Miracles. So with that, I'll say thank you for being here, and I'll see you in the next opening session at 9:30. Bye, everyone. See you in a minute. Let me take a look and see who's here real quick before I go. I haven't been looking at the board. Sorry about that. Oh, good. Good to see everybody. Wow. Nice. Thank you for showing up. Well, don't miss Keith. He's amazing, and I'll see you guys in his session.